Hi guys, it's me again. I'm trying to do this new thing, at least new on my channel, obviously. It's just like watching me draw in real time while I talk about shit, basically like that. Cause like I I know that I'm not gonna make Twitter. Oh my god, I don't want to make YouTube like a serious place for me. It's just I want to keep on uploading stuff and not wait for sketchbook tours, because that might happen like once a year. So I'll just like want to draw just like random ramble on stuff that maybe some subjects that I might come across recently, or I just want to why is my camera being stupid? Or just you know, just want to talk about, like, for example, my shit everywhere. I keep on auto-focusing. Come on. I said you need to focus on that. So recently, I don't think it's just considered. It's not a discourse. It's not a huge problem, but there are just people that I don't know if it's considered complaining, but when it comes to merchandising and stuff like that, books, zines, whatnot, and I know there are people that cannot just spend. Like, I've been there too, but even if you're in a third world country, first world country, whatever, for me, you gotta think of, oh my god, where you want your money to go. You know, usually, obviously, it's for necessities. For me, because anything that has to do with art is a necessity. You can't just waste your money on things, you know, like, could be for rent, could be for money. I rent, food, all that stuff, like bills, whatever. I just like saw this thread going on, and I hope they don't know that I'm talking about this, but it's just they basically felt not included. But you gotta remember that art is a luxury. You don't need it. Because there was one time when I used to post a lot on Tumblr and a lot of fan art and stuff. That was like years ago, and I even got a message about how I'm just like those other artists that has like a paywall. Oh my god, come on. Is my camera even focusing? What the fuck? And for me, it's more like I still draw, but obviously not as much as I used to. And now at that time, I was already working animation studio, so I've always been mostly busy. And in all honesty, one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing that was because I wanted to make my very first scene. You know, so it's easier for me. There's like a forced deadline that I have a Patreon, and I have to force myself to even upload on time or in general. So to do that, I was thinking like I gotta use my Patreon. I gotta use it to push myself to have a deadline, so I can have something for my zine. So I started doing that, and then they sent me a message about it, saying like, oh, I'm like one of those artists that has a paywall. I'm like this artist that has been I can't draw like this, it's like a weird angle. And for me, at first I thought it was like kind of funny and kind of at the same time, but then when I read it again, I actually got kind of mad, or not really super mad, but just like, you know. And then when I think about it, because it's not only for the zine, it's also a way to earn money. My patron was like what, $1, $3 kind of thing, and if you need money, please don't use your money on my Patreon. It's kind of like common sense in a way, because isn't food, bills, and rent more important than my stupid Patreon? So, yeah, and then they're like, oh, you're doing this now, so I'm gonna sadly unfollow. It's like, you don't even have to fucking tell me your reasons. You could just like, well, you could talk to yourself or complain, and then like just fucking unfollow me. You don't have to fucking tell me. I do that all the time with artists that I followed and I unfollow for a reason. I don't fucking message them like, oh, you're changing and you're doing this now, so I don't like you anymore. I don't know. So basically, the thread was just about how they feel not included, and why is it so expensive, why is zines expensive, why blah blah blah. And not gonna lie, they do sound kinda young and kinda naive about all those things, because I finally have made my zine recently, so I know the cost. I know how fucking draining it is to make, even the shipping, the everything, because I had to do everything myself. I didn't have anyone to edit my shit. I didn't have anyone to format my shit. I didn't have anyone else. I did everything from production to formatting to packing to shipping to, I paid everything, and this looks horrible. It's just the distance of the eyes. And so it's just they sound just naive to me. Like they're talking about something they're not really what do you call this? It's like something they don't really know about. But I understand their side. I was there too. Even if I have the money to buy something, there's just times like, oh, it's expensive. Oh, it's blah blah blah. Whatever your reason, you have a reason. So I'm not shitting on them. I'm just, this is what I think about it. And especially currency conversions. Every country is different. Whatever. Every continent is different. All their currency is very different, from North America to the eastern side, the western side, the northern side, whatever, wherever in the world. Everything is very different. Because for me, it's Canadian dollars is like shit compared to USD. So even paying for shipping, even paying for all that stuff is way more expensive. And I can't imagine if people have to tackle euro, dollars, and all that stuff. So even if example, shipping, it's just a fucking zine and a pin and a postcard. Shipping it to one of them, Australia, was already like $20 something. A zine is around like 6 by 9 inches, and it was like this thin. Like, it was pretty thin, and it's not even that heavy, and that's $20 fucking. I don't remember how much I put on Australian Post. How much I put there, I don't remember, but I had to shoulder the cost because I already feel bad letting them pay that much for the book and the shipping itself. So, it's just, I wish shipping would be cheaper, and I even would ask the lady at the post office, like, this is regular airmail, and they're like, yeah. So I guess I'm kinda lucky that no one really ordered from Asia, because this is a similar price, like $20 something. So it's not fun. So I had to shoulder the amount, and it's like, I just feel guilty letting them pay so much. So I added extra stuff, extra button and the postcard thing, because I don't really think much about my art, because I'm very insecure, and I have low self-esteem, I have low everything, so I just don't think that sometimes my art is worth that much. But at the same time, all I want at least is to pay off everything that comes with it, like from printing, from shipping, from, imagine 20, like I had, like the first batch of stuff I sent out was already almost $300 fucking for shipping. $300. And even within Canada, it's not gonna be cheap. Like if you send locally from the States, what, to send a fucking zine is almost just $3. That's the difference. So Canada poses whatever the reasoning is. My sister apparently told me that no, sorry, excuse me. My sister told me that they do that to balance out all the postage. It's like, so when it's supposed to be cheaper, they balance everything out that's expensive. So even within our local, you know, you just send it to a different area of Canada, it's not far off from sending it to the States, which is an international shipping. So yeah, that's what I mean about. But anyway, I just want people to remember that art is a luxury. You're not gonna die if you don't have it, you know. That's why I find a person talking about that like they're young. Like I don't understand, like what do you call this? You want to support the artist and stuff, but you can always support in different ways. You can, you know, there are free art fan arts out there too. We're not the only one who's drawing what you like. So I don't know, that was at least one thing I wanted to talk about, because it's just sad. I feel bad for them. I feel sad for them that they can't get something that they love and stuff like that. But at the same time, they're not, you know, it's I don't know. It's really difficult because everyone is going through different things in life, and you know, just I don't know, it's difficult, but I just wanted to talk about that because everyone's having a hard time, and please just remember that use your money for important things. Buy meals, pay your bills, you know, all that stuff. As much as I love them, people supporting the artists they love, you can support them in other ways, as I said. So don't waste your money on something you think it's not worth buying, you know. So don't waste your money on that. And I haven't even finished a page yet. I don't even know what to talk anymore about. So I hate my setup. I have to change my setup because I have to sit a bit higher, and my workspace has to be tilted a bit. Is that even? Oh my god. And I have to make sure that the camera is within the shot of my fucking drawing, and I hate it. Maybe the camera's too close, maybe that's the problem. Be right back. Okay, I'm back for now. Sorry, I don't remember what I last said, but what was I saying? Well, what I remember was my camera setup is shit, but I hope this is okay. And what was I supposed to talk about? I don't even know anymore, but I wanted to fill a whole page for at least this video, but I'm really bad at talking while drawing, and because I have to think. I have to think while I draw, because I don't want to put so much time on just me rambling on shit, and it won't even be entertaining or funny or whatever, and I'd be more like very self-conscious about it, and like most likely people won't even watch through the whole video. And I was like, well, it's up to them. I'm not gonna force them to watch something they don't want to listen to, right? So it's just, I guess it's nice to also watch real time. Because I like sketching, so it's faster than inking, and it's faster than. The only problem is sometimes some sketches take longer, or takes me longer to go through because I'm talking or whatever reason. So I'll just draw like basic stuff, especially like portraits, because it's easier to draw, and usually it's my OC, so you know it's easy enough because I draw them often enough, I suppose. I already drew previously, I'm not gonna lie. I drew previously, and let me show it. I actually recorded previously, but god damn it. But I wasn't happy with it because I ended up rambling about a lot of shit, and it was way past 1 hour. But then when I think about it, like, actually sometimes, okay, not this one, these ones, I was rambling about shit. So, but I just want to show you what I did. These ones were afterwards, because I was like, I just want to draw card captor stuff. Yeah, I drew these, and I was like bitching about, I was complaining about COVID, I was complaining about a lot of shit, but I guess I can still talk about those things, like from COVID stuff. There are people that fucking piss me off, aka people that think just because you're vaccinated you don't have to wear a mask, you don't have to follow the rules and regulation. Because over here they lifted the mask rule, and I think it's fucking stupid. And there are even, apparently the most recent news is there's even children, I don't know if they're babies or just young kids, that died from COVID. So it's almost like it's a rare-ish case, but it's kind of like, why do you want to take any chances that you want your kid to be maybe the next one to die from it? What? But some kids are thankful that they're okay wearing. I mean, I would hate the mask, but there's a reason that they have to, so they understand. But they're just even parents that do not wear masks at all. And then I remember, like, I was bitching to my mom, and she's so tired of hearing about it. But then she's like, well, it's their problem. It's like, yeah, because we're actually protecting them from us, or from ourselves, because we're the one wearing the mask. So if they're symptomatic and they're the ones spreading it, so like, that's great. Good to know. It's great that they might start something. There's a lot, mostly well, okay, it's all in all ages. It could be the dad age, it could be fucking teens I've seen at the mall. There are like 20 somethings, you know. So I'm just kind of like so sick of it. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to go up, because some people are just assholes. Either they're naive, stupid, or just assholes. So, you know, just tired of seeing that. I try not to go out, as I said, but anyway, I just wanna complain about that short. And then I don't know what else I talked about. What else did I talk about? Shit. And yeah, I just thought of it as I can't really complain the same shit for 30 minutes or 20 minutes and the sun is setting. So that's why I had the lights on already, because I'm like, it's gonna set, and like, it feels like not right now, but I swear in like 5 minutes it's gonna set. Because it was so bright, and now it's setting already. So yeah, I really don't know what else to talk about, but don't want to complain about the same thing over and over and over. But even if I'm like really I don't know what to talk about. It's so hard to draw on this angle. Oh shit, I took this off. I would suggest people who sketch a lot have a backing, because it's gonna transfer to the previous and next pages, the pages that you're... Blah, I can't talk anymore. Anyway, you get what I mean. So, yeah, I'll just... Fucking... I love this little table thingy I have, but I put my weight... It's not enough for a... It's not enough to... be slanting. I don't know what else to talk about. Cause I don't know, most of the stuff for me, I mean, I'm really glad and thankful that, or luckily, that I don't have any art drama on myself that I know of. It was always just private stuff or whatever stuff that I know of, okay? Because to the point like, oh, there's a discourse or a drama thing and people talking about, like, you know, the ones in YouTube that you've seen, pretty sure. But I guess I'm lucky enough to not have that type of problems, because that is annoying and tiring. Here I am trying to do a rambling thing, and I can't because I am I could ramble for a while, but it's I don't want you guys to feel just either, I don't know, at some point maybe overwhelmed, maybe, I don't know. Let me move this. Just, you know, it's hard when there's nothing to bounce off to, like another person I'm talking to. So here I am just by myself trying to draw and alone, and I don't know what the hell I want to talk about. I just try not to put out too much opinions out there, because I could get wrong, I might sound very naive or embarrass myself. Mostly that one. And I don't do that often too, so it's hard for me to just like talk about stuff that many people might, you know, get angry about, so. But I just wanted to, I don't want a time lapse either, but at the same time, I don't know. I was even thinking of voicing over because it might have been easier. My friend suggested it, was like, I should do that, but it just feels more real for me to do this in real time and than voicing over, because I could easily list out things I want to talk about, but maybe I just want to train myself to be able to do this while drawing. I don't know. So much for one page. I'm going through the next one. I like drawing women, they're easier. I grew up with drawing women first because it's easier. They're curvier, you can do that with men, but I'm stylizing it, I'm not used to it yet. So I find drawing women is easier because of that. And usually I don't have to, I don't know, there's obviously different types of men, short, whatever, muscular to not, twinks, whatever, but I'm more used to drawing women because I find it way easier and they don't have as much muscles and all that shit, and I like drawing buff men, so it doesn't help. So maybe I could just draw sketches. I don't have to ink them, because even after I sketch I have to go over it again, because I have to make sure the lines are what I want and all that shit, so I have to put more time. So maybe I'll just sketch. I don't know if it's clear enough for you guys, so I hope it's clear enough, because this will be annoying if it's not clear. Oh wow, rough. Very rough. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what can I talk about? Conventions? Which I haven't gone to in like forever. I guess I could just talk about shit. For conventions, the first one I went to was 2006. That's when I moved to Canada. And 2007 is when I started selling shit. And the last convention though, I'm so bad at timelines. Because from what I remember, maybe the last convention I went to was maybe AX, and that was 2011? 12? I don't remember. And there's stupid drama with that too. It has to do with my ex and shit, and they don't even want to remember me at all. Because they're a bitch. Please don't tell them. If you know who it is, I'll be dead. They don't care. So, but the point is, I just don't want to start something. But I don't know if I'm technically still mad at them. But it was not a bad. It wasn't a good memory. That's all I could say. But yeah, I think might be the last convention I went to. And oh no, sorry. Years after, because I actually met their significant other after that, which was even weirder. Because their partner is someone I also know, and they wanted to meet up and just like exchange merch, I guess. And I remember that I think my ex saw me instantly and just told their partner like, I need to go to the washroom or toilet, and then they just like booked it. I was like, good riddance. I don't want to see her stupid ass face either. And I think that was the last convention, but I don't remember what year that was either, because I don't go to conventions anymore. And then the pandemic hit, so even worse, because we have local cons here, but I'm just not into anime anymore at all. Almost at all. No, actually 100%. So you don't have to say anime, but the point is like it's mostly just that, because that's why there are anime conventions. And yeah, that might have been the last one, and because cons are expensive and overrated, and I don't know if they're overrated, but they're expensive even to go in. So, fuck that. Also going to a different tangent. What was I gonna say? Oh, about anime. And yeah, I'm not into anime anymore. I stopped years ago, like years ago, and reason for that is it's just a lot of recycled shit. It just doesn't interest me anymore. Even because what I like is dark gore and just mystery, dark theme, and there's not much of that. And I hate overused tropes in anime. And yeah, a lot of them are just so similar and just boring. They add fillers, whatever. So it doesn't interest me anymore. And that's me. For those who like anime, good for you though. Nothing wrong about that. And yeah, something like that. Just not into anime anymore. So, but I still love supporting friends and all whatnot if they like anime. It's not like it's a curse that I die if I see anime. It's not like that, so it's not a biggie. But the last anime I watched was Given, because I saw a video of them playing music, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I watched the series, and I was like, it was okay. It was fucking sad. And the most recent was their movie too, and it was eh. So make sure the drawing or what I'm recording is in the shot. I mean, I can try next time. I can do a voiceover instead, so maybe it'll be easier and just list down stuff I want to talk about. And I don't know if I want. So it might be easier because I could listen to shit while trying to record something, so I don't get bored. Maybe that's smarter. I don't get as stressed out. Let's draw my OCs because this is Soleil. I don't know if you've seen this. If you've seen my sketchbook tour, you've seen her. And this is Kaden, my newest one. And this is Nareen. I've made her maybe around 2011. I don't draw enough of it because I don't think a lot of people remember her. Oh yeah, I think I talked about from my previous recording that I tried to do. I also talked about, oh shit, was it art related? No, I can't remember. Fucking I don't know. I should really do voice overs then, because it's easier. I think I have more female OCs. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I have. They're funner to design. In my opinion. I should design more male characters though. I don't have enough of them. I think I only have Kaden and Jake. I made Jake 2010, and I think I should try to revamp it because it kinda connects to my ex. So I should fucking change that. I think I changed their height. I think I might change their hair. I don't know. I think I was gonna talk about anatomy and stuff, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I just remembered about anatomy. It was there was one artist that they draw a lot of cartoony stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I love cartoony, oversimplified styles and shit. But the one thing that I really hated, this might be years ago, a couple of years ago, maybe before the pandemic, but they were saying something about, oh, if you want to draw cartoons, you don't need to know anatomy. Oh my god. You don't have to be a master of anatomy, but a lot of things you see in real life already has that. So it's kind of, even though you're not professional or, you know, like as I've said, the master of anatomy to remember every fucking detail, you don't have to. You can just have basic understanding of anatomy to even draw the simplest simplified styles you can do. Even cartoons, there's anatomy there, even if they're over exaggerated or simplified styles, you know. You can't escape it unless you draw blob characters. Well, technically, know where the eyes are, the mouth, so that's anatomy. Yeah, it's not good. I think it's just to take out the pressure and stress to think about learning anatomy, but even if you don't get it right, you still know something about anatomy. You know, as I said, you don't need to perfectly know what anatomy is. You already know stuff about it. You know where the head is, you know where the shoulders are, the legs. All you just need to do is just small things like knowing the proportioning, because not everyone is the same. And everything, because it's just slow. You need to just understand the structure and all that stuff, and then you can add more stuff afterwards. Later on, they can keep on adding and adding and adding. It's the same as painting. You always put layers on top, right? You can try to fix it, add more to it, make it better, stylize, whatever. it's not instant. You can never just have something instant. I think most of the time. I can't really say 100,000,000%, but that's how it is. When you learn something, you have to make mistakes. You have to maybe stuck in a rut at some point. You could jump few levels and stages because you're actually really good at it. Blah blah blah. I'm just saying that because I've been drawing like way more than 15 years, and I'm not even close to anywhere amazing or anything, but art is one of the only things I really loved and enjoyed what I can do, because as I said, I have low self-esteem and everything negative, and to the point I wouldn't even show anything to my parents. I remember when I was younger, my dad will not allow me to draw anything except like realistic animals. He would buy me those actual sketched out like realism animals and stuff like that, and I didn't mind like learning at all. I liked it. Like I want to learn stuff like that, but the wrong thing about it was it's the only thing he will allow me to draw. He doesn't allow me anything close to cartoons, anime, anything that's not realism. And my sister had to defend me about that, and he finally like kind of backed off. So after that, like it became like a thing that I don't casually just show people my stuff. It's either they walk past me and I'm just doodling or something. That's the only time they'll see it, or they know my social medias. Then it's also different. So yeah, it's just because of that I don't just casually like, hey, wanna see my art? I wish I could. I was just like, unless I see someone else's sketchbook and I'm like, oh, can I see your stuff? And of course I want to make sure they're okay with it. I don't want to force them to just show me something because they want to look at it, because I just love looking through people's sketchbooks and stuff. Unless they're uncomfortable, I'm like, no, that's fine. It's like, I'm not gonna force you to show me something you don't want to. So yeah, that's one thing. That's one reasons why I don't casually show my stuff to people. Sometimes I don't want them to like, oh my god, is that a guy and a guy? Sin. It's kind of like, I don't really care, but when it comes to connects to my parents, and then they might say something about it, I'm like, they're just drawings. You don't see any pee-pee. At least I don't draw pee-pees on my sketchbook, but you know what I mean. And yeah, what am I drawing? Kneaded erasers are the best if you sketch. I remember when my sister was because I didn't really know kneaded eraser because I was way younger, but I think what she said when she was younger, and she's like, this is the shittiest eraser, it doesn't erase properly, and just like died. It's like, yeah, it sucks. The only thing is I always had it in my pencil case, and it's disgusting when it sticks to other things. So I finally bought these that has cases on it for each of them. So I just shove it in and then just put it in my pencil case, and it doesn't make any mess. I was like, yay! So I bought like 3 more. Because the old one I had was like super red, because as I usually use the Col-erase red one. So now they look super, even how much I stretch it, I squish it, I mash it together, it was still red. So I was like, well, time to change, I suppose. And what am I drawing? I like small eyes. And yeah, I don't have much OCs. As I said, this is some of them, and then oh my god, my videos are very, hold on, my setup is shit. It's getting warm because I don't want my fan on. It's gonna be kind of noisy. I need to have a good camera setup because my shit are slanted and it looks awful. talk about now? Me bitching about. Oh, well, one thing I could say is if you have any suggestions, questions, anything that's not rude, let me know in the comments. And because I don't really get much comments, so I could easily just see your posts and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. Because someone suggested show your old stuff. It's like, I totally don't mind. I don't have the super old stuff anymore because back home I left them there, and I had to throw a lot of them because it was trash. Like literally just, they're old, they're just using up space, and I don't really care about them anymore. So I had to throw them out, and what I didn't know, someone kept it and gave it to their kid to draw on, and then they saw my shit. I was like, some of them are kind of questionable, even though they're from 2007 or something. But I was like, god damn it! I should have ripped them all apart, but they're hardbound sketchbooks, so I don't know if I can do that. God damn it. I have this thingy, they're considered rulers, I guess, so they don't slide. I forgot to use that, so now I could just, it's not exactly always straight, but who's messaging me? And oh yeah, I also had my second dose Saturday, just like a couple of days ago, and I've been like so weirdly tired because I'm pretty sure that's one of the side effects. I just thought, it's like, why am I so tired? I had a straight sleep, I had blah blah blah, and then I remember, it's like, oh right, this motherfucker, I forgot. So a while ago I conked out again. I don't know how long, because Jesus. As always, I don't remember. But yeah, just let me know what you want to. You have questions or anything, suggestions. As I said a while ago, yeah, I can show old stuff, but I just wanted to. I go on a tangent a lot. I just wanted to show you guys new stuff first before I start showing old stuff. I'm like, what is this? I only have at least from 2010 maybe? Maybe. That's a big maybe. But I do have at least, I know I have 2012, stuff like that, so I could show those, and maybe I could do redraws and stuff. I don't know if there's any much difference. I think there is, but not huge, maybe, I don't know. Because I still kept them. They're not too many, so it's a lot of OCs back then. Even though it's with my ex, I didn't want to throw it because I grew a lot as an artist that time. And I just didn't want to throw my old shit. It's just something to look back to, and such a waste. There might, I don't know, who knows, like there might be pages I really don't like, and I could just like tear them out and throw it. But yeah, when I draw men, they're always naked. Because I don't want to. Fucking. Because I don't know, this is what I mean. This is when it's all like gross, and you know, that's from the kneadable eraser. Because I don't want to cover up the anatomy I learned. Sunset is here. I'm sure it's already been setting a while ago, but now it's just darker. Anything new with you guys? when the world's on fire and there's a pandemic, and what else is there? As much as I hate drama, I sometimes like knowing what's up. It's like, what? They did this? What? I also like drawing big enough, like this is my hand. I don't like drawing super tiny because the detail will be lost, and then when I ink it's even worse because I only have one size of my ballpoint pen. Oh god, so many heads. I don't know how long has it been, like 30 minutes? I've been cutting my, I'd rather have cut my videos when I, because the max I think is 30 minutes. So if I, whenever it's like, oh wait, I'll be right back, I just like pause, I like stop recording. The only thing I can leave in this world, it was like a stupid joke thing, like are there memes that you've made that went around, you know, the internet? Because the one I did back, I drew this back in maybe 2012, no, wait, I don't remember, but I'm the one who did the Princess Batman thing that became like a meme, and guys were cosplaying Princess Batman for Halloween and cons. Those were the days. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I was drawing like a Little Mermaid AU of Batman and Superman, and someone shared the Princess Batman I drew. It was like really ugly sketch of like a doodle of it. Because I used to stream so much back then. Like I would draw the dumbest things, and people, like, you know, I guess they have fun. And I even noticed that there were people waiting there sometimes, even if I'm not updating anything. I was like, why are you here? I was like, oh, we're hoping you go on today. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, don't waste your time. Do something else productive. I mean, that was kind of sweet, I suppose, because they're, you know, they have fun watching my stupid ass stream. I would even go on mic. That's how much fun it was. I would just draw stupid stuff, and people would find it either funny or just like, you know, amusing or not. I was like, oh, one of the only gifts I had sometimes. And it was nice. Like there was actually one time I streamed straight, was maybe 10 to 12 hours. Jesus, and I drew the whole time. I didn't have that much pressure in a sense, like, oh, I gotta finish so fast, I gotta finish this thing. No, it's just more like draw whatever. So I didn't feel as pressured to draw fast or anything like that, because they would just like request, like they would request some stupid funny stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'll draw it. You know, that time I was into DC and shit. It was a weird time. That was when I, like, right before I graduated animation school. That was a weird ass time. But after that, I don't even I'm not even into it at all. Just stopped out of nowhere, which happens a lot. Cause now I'm technically not into anything because I think Overwatch is dead, and I stopped liking it for a couple of years now. I mean, I still sometimes, when I did Patreon, it kind of went well because of Overwatch was a thing, and that's what I drew fan art of a lot, and then there were a lot of fans of it, so I'm like, yay. But now I'm just kind of in limbo of, that's why I feel guilty when I do Patreon, because I'm not really into Overwatch anymore. Like, I still love those two characters, my two favorite characters in there, but I don't, the spark's not there anymore, you know? So it's hard for me to, I feel really guilty taking people's money and stuff like that, and I will always apologize, like, because I'm always late with my shit, because I feel guilty, and it goes on a cycle, and I still feel guilty until now. So, you know, I don't know, I even was thinking of closing my Patreon, because I just felt so guilty of, as I said like maybe 3 times, of taking people's money. You know, even though if they were like $1, it's their money, you know. So I find it weird. And I'm always late, blah blah blah. So, because like I said, it's just my heart's not there anymore. Because I always, again, guilty. And I feel, I don't know if it's considered stressed or not, but the pressure, I guess, of making stuff for them that I don't know if it's worth to them or not. So it's kind of hard. Maybe one day I'll close it, you know. But I'm just happy that I did my very first zine, which is off my bucket list. That's one thing. Oh yeah, I was talking about bucket list too, and I said, oh, one of my bucket lists is to be able to eat all the fast food places in the States. And everyone here was like, what the fuck? I was like, ah! It's a simple bucket list, you know. It's just like one of those normal bucket lists of mine. Because one of them is I want to be a tattoo artist. My sister asked me recently, so what do you really want to do, you know? Because I was in animation studio. I was working animation studios, and I've been there for maybe 3, almost 4 years, and my heart's not there anymore. I still want to do storyboard revisions though, or storyboard at the most. But I don't feel I'm good enough to be a storyboard artist. But revisions, that I do want to learn, because I'm tired of doing animation, mostly keep posing and what the hell, so much messages. And I think it might be my mom. She's the only one who really messages me on Facebook. Oh, I'm done with one page. I'm done. They're all stupid ass portraits. But yeah, I don't want to have you guys stay for me to ink, because it even takes longer, you know. So I hope this is good enough for now, and I'll, you know, come back and have a list of shit to talk about, or an actual like voiceover of knowing what to talk about, so I don't feel stressed of just like me pausing every how many minutes because I don't know what to talk about, or I'm thinking of what I'm gonna talk about. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little sketch thingy I did. It's really messy, that's how I sketch. And yeah, I'll come back some point if I have something to talk about. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and please stay safe and take care of yourselves, because it's shit out there, and hope to see you again. I will see you again.